My name is Carl.
I'm Riley.
And welcome to the Tasting Room, where today we're going to try 3 different chocolate liqueurs in a martini.
What kind of martini?
A chocolate martini.
Oh, so there's nothing different about it?
What do you want it to be different about it?
I don't know. I didn't know if there were multiple types of chocolate martini. I've never had one.
There's like hundreds of different styles.
Right.
So you really never had a chocolate martini before?
I don't think so.
Interesting. I mean, we don't make them here, so... No. And I guess we never really order them when we go. I guess we don't. I don't remember a time when we ordered them at a bar.
I think the only sweet drinks we order are White Russians or variations of those.
That's true. Because I also feel like when I go to a restaurant, I don't want to pay $10 for a chocolate martini.
Right. You don't like chocolate that much.
Well, that and it's just chocolate liqueur. Like, I mean, how many variations of a chocolate martini can there be?
I don't know. You just said there are thousands.
I said hundreds, but okay. Semantics. Potato, tomato, okay? So, a chocolate martini, every bartender has their own recipe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even have one that I go by. So today what I did was I did 2 ounces of chocolate liqueur, 1 ounce of vanilla vodka, 1/4 ounce of cream de cacao, and 1 ounce of heavy whipping cream.
So it's going to be real rich. This is
right.
Basically melted ice cream. Chocolate
martinis are usually super rich. I mean, there's other ways you can do it. You know, I've done like a white chocolate mint martini, which is pretty good. But yeah, I mean, basically you want the chocolate. And this might be a little bit more chocolate forward than what it should be. But again, we want the chocolate to stand out.
Right.
And if this is your first time watching the Tasting Room, I make 3 cocktails the same way, but each one with the different main spirit. We're going to try them, taste them. She's going to try to guess which liquor is in which one. And basically, we're trying to tell you, does price point of liquor really matter?
Or, if it comes down to it, which one's better?
Which one's better? It's kind of both. Like, I think we started with the one with which one's, like, does price matter? I think now we're kind of going to which one's the better of them. Which is kind of the same thing.
Like, just what fits. What do we want to do right now? And is it about price or is it about flavor? Like, usually it's about both. About both, yeah. Like, chocolate liqueurs, they all fall around the same price range.
Yep. What do we have? And then we'll go over price.
We have Mozart. It is a chocolate cream liqueur from...
It
says Austria.
Austria. Put it off to the side.
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 Off to the side. Off to the side.
We have Trader Vic's original chocolate liqueur. This comes in at 2% less, 15%, 17% alcohol by volume. And it's from, you said Minnesota?
Minnesota.
And then we have...
Sorry, this is a framing issue. Just put it on the inside.
Okay. Yeah. And then we have Godiva. And this is their original chocolate liqueur, right? Because they make several.
I think they do 3. I think they have a dark chocolate, and I know they have a white chocolate.
Right.
Because I use the white chocolate all the time.
And I don't know where Godiva's from.
Well, I mean, where's the actual chocolate from? Switzerland or something?
Yeah, I don't know. Somewhere in Europe. But this one also comes in at 15% alcohol by volume.
And chocolate liqueurs are usually going to come in at a super low ABV because I think the sweetness and stuff needs to come through and you can't have a high. I'm not saying there's none out there, but also these are the 3 that are available at our liquor store. So there's probably some other ones that we're not familiar with. There was a Tipsy Cow one or something. Tippy Cow. Yeah. But they called it a chocolate shake, and I wasn't going to get that. Yeah. So that's probably going to have like cream or something already built into it. So price-wise, Godiva was the most expensive. That came in at $35. Trader Vic's is the cheapest at $22. And Mozart comes in about $30.
Yeah, 30 or 31.
Yeah, so it's a still pretty big range for 3 different chocolate liqueurs.
Right.
I've never had anything from Trader Vic's because I don't believe we can buy that in Iowa. So that limit, we have to go to Illinois. From what I've seen, they do like a lot of rums and a lot of tiki liquors and stuff like that. So
do we know, is the base spirit for this one different than the other 2?
I don't know.
I wonder what the base spirit is.
Right.
Should figure that out.
You would think we would do that before this, but that's
Mental
not the name of the game.
No, the name of the game is what tastes better.
What tastes better. So, without further ado, start us off. Okay, and so I labeled these different colors, and the Mighty Kraken has the answer sheet.
Why do you say Kraken like that? It's so weird. You can't roll your R's, but you try every time.
I can roll other things.
Dough?
Or dope.
You just made my eye twitch. My eye is twitching.
You're welcome. Let's get started. People are already clicking off.
Yeah, because your joke was lame. I'm going to start with the yellow flag. This one is... It looks like this one is darker than the other two.
There's a distinct color difference between all three.
Yes.
This is the most different between all three.
Yes, this one also feels like it looks like it's the thinnest with the texture on top.
Sure.
And it tastes like dessert, so it tastes like melted ice cream, so I'm here for it. It tastes exactly like melted chocolate ice cream.
Yeah, like right when it just melts,
Mm-hmm.
or it's between that melt. There's some melted, but then that you can just like your spoon just goes all the way through.
Yeah,
that is super thick. The richness isn't. It's not that rich. I mean,
No.
it's rich, but it's not
but it's not like overly sweet,
Ooh.
sickeningly.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, this would be like if you took a snack pack and you put it in and you just add a little bit of vodka and you shook it up.
Yeah.
Because it has that kind of pudding. It has that almost texture to it, right? Or mouthfeel to it.
Yeah. Pudding.
Need an Adam Sandler thing to pop up with snack pack.
I was thinking Supernatural when pudding.
I don't watch that show, so.
Yeah, I know. That's why I stopped.
Okay, next one.
Next one will be the orange one. We'll just go in order this time.
Yeah.
And this is the fancy glass.
It's crooked.
That one's boozier. It's not as chocolatey. Still good. That would be like if you were going with melted ice cream, but it was vanilla ice cream with the fudge stripe.
Yep.
That's how I would characterize that one.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's not. Yeah, as
it's not
creamy.
As chocolatey.
Chocolatey and creamy and thick.
Right.
As the first one.
Right.
Okay.
And finally.
And the reason why we're doing this is Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so this might help you decide which chocolate liqueur to buy for that sweet one in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Or by yourself if you drink at home by yourself, which I do.
That one is the middle ground between the two.
That one's like, when you buy those different chocolates for baking and stuff like that, it's almost more like a semi-sweet, kind of like,
Yeah. Yeah. But it's like, I feel like it's the middle ground between these two, where the middle one or the orange one was the most creamy.
Right.
This one is slightly more chocolatey. This one is the most chocolatey.
Yeah. I guess what I meant was this is more like a milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's a smooth,
Right.
I think that's what this one tastes like. If you had to like compare chocolates that we all eat on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So this one's gonna be a little bit quicker because there's not a lot of notes, right? It's just rich, creamy,
is this
milky,
chocolate?
how chocolatey, boozy it is. I don't mind all three. I like all three.
Yeah, I would never be mad about getting any of these in a cocktail.
I mean, what if they just brought the chocolate liqueur with a straw in it?
I mean, that would probably be fine. That would definitely be fine.
Diabetes? Here we come. Yeah, I mean, they're fine. Like I said, I just don't know if I'd ever, unless there was like some amazing other ingredients in their chocolate martini, I'm like, I'll give that a try. But I get why people like this. It is a good boozy dessert.
Yeah. It's,
sure.
I mean, if you're in a restaurant that doesn't serve ice cream and you have a sweet tooth and you always want ice cream like I do, it's a perfect alternative.
Yep.
I love ice cream. I want some ice cream. Ooh, what if you froze this and then put it in a blender. That would be ice cream.
Why don't? Oh, yeah.
That would be ice cream.
Yeah, easily. Hold on. Let's go back through one more time.
Yeah. Gotta try again. No, I have only ever had in my memory Mozart because we used that to make another cocktail because it was cheaper than the Godiva when we bought it, and I really enjoy that. But I could not pick it out right now. I have an idea, but it's.
Which one would you want to be served at the bar? Like if you could only pick one, which one would you do?
The margin is so small. Come
on.
I gotta try them all again. Just try that one.
I think we'll have an experiment afterwards, but I'll let you.
Any of them. Literally any of them. If I'm really feeling like if I really want chocolate, then it's absolutely going to be this one.
I agree with that.
So if that's what we're judging on.
Yeah, like if you're in the mood and you're like, a molten lava.
Molten lava cake with the yeah. But then like if I'm looking for something a little bit more vanilla, but not necessarily vanilla, then this one is great. Like if you're thinking vanilla ice cream with hot fudge, that's what you got here. And right here you got the middle ground between the two, so like you really can't go wrong.
I would go with the last one. I like that one.
It was a little bit boozier than the other two.
A little bit boozier. Just again, it had more like that milk chocolate, like creaminess to it. Here's what we'll try afterwards. I want to remake this one. Do 1.5 ounces of the chocolate liqueur this one, and add half ounce of this chocolate liqueur.
That would probably be perfect. Like, I mean, these are already as close to perfect as any of these are as close to perfect.
Yeah,
in a chocolate martini.
And this is where a chocolate martini, like anyone can like literally make it and not really screw it up.
Right.
I mean, like you can just kind of pour stuff up and like,
Yeah, it should be okay.
Should be all right.
The only note that I'm taking away is, this one is a little bit less sweet than the other two.
Right. It's just it has more of a.
It's more
dense.
Yeah. Well. Just less sweet. It's still sweet. It still tastes like chocolate.
Out of the three, yeah.
Yeah, it's just not as sweet.
It's also the least booziest of the three, too.
Yeah.
So.
That it is.
All right. Mrs. Shea. Choose your. Okay. So you think Trader Vic's is the first one. The last one is that. All right.
Those are my guesses.
Those are your guesses.
Do you want to hear why?
Of course.
All right. So I've never tried Trader Vic's, but it is a significantly different. It is not creamy at all. And that's why I think, given the rest of the ingredients, it would be the least, or it would be the darkest colored cocktail, and it would be thinner.
All right.
The Mozart coming in 2% higher alcohol by volume. It tastes
boozier. Why not?
The last one was booziest, so let's assume that that's the case.
Sure.
And Godiva. I mean, I haven't had Godiva chocolate liqueur. I mean, I probably had it in a shot once.
I probably made a cocktail at Winifred's with it at some point, or did something with it. So.
I mean, I think somebody made it in a shot once.
Probably.
But I don't it wasn't.
Right, you're shooting and you're not paying attention. So. You got none right.
I didn't?
No.
That's fantastic.
So I honestly thought, so the results are going to be.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And then. Oh, wait. You got the Godiva right. I'm sorry. You got the Godiva. You just got those two backwards. I honestly thought you would have got this one right away because when you made those cocktails, that thing was just pouring out like liquid pudding. Like it was just the darkest of all of them. It was the thickest. Like oh man, it's been a while since I've seen a liqueur that thick.
Right, but this one didn't have. This one seemed a lot. Look at the tops of it. Like this one. Yeah. The texture is different. So seeing as how thick this was, I didn't think it would make.
I would just go by mouthfeel. Yeah, mouthfeel has that.
That's true.
Richness and that thickness too. But so yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, why not have the one? If you want the cheaper of the three, the Mozart one's going to definitely be like $2 cheaper in a martini if you build it like this out.
Yeah. Almost. Well, you mean the Trader Vic's?
Trader Vic's. I'm sorry. Yes.
It's going to be almost $10 cheaper. It's going to be more than $10 cheaper than the Godiva.
What? For a martini?
Oh, sorry. I was thinking by the bottle.
No, yeah, it is. I mean, it already is $10 cheaper. But yeah, if you go in a bar and order it and it's like this ratio, this is going to be $2 cheaper than these, just with the pure cost of the ounce.
Yeah, and it's really, really good.
Yeah. We do a triple chocolate martini, an ounce of each. Ooh. All right, pick your one. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think this is one where price doesn't really matter. Nope. I think
I don't think you could go wrong with any of these. If I'm going to go buy a bottle of chocolate liqueur, I'm gonna stick to Mozart because I love the packaging.
those little chocolate balls you eat,
like the Lindor or the Lindor lint truffles.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, but
we all know what that is.
Yeah, just little truffles. I mean, but Trader Vic's is a lot better than I expected to be. Now that you say that this one tasted boozier, it kind of makes sense with the lack of cream in this one. But yeah, I mean,
yeah,
a chocolate liqueur seems to be a chocolate liqueur, and as long as you have a balanced cocktail, you're not going to go wrong.
It's going to take us probably almost a year to go through all three. Well,
hard disagree.
Well, now that we have them, yeah.
Well, because I'm going to make White Russians, and I'm just going to sub out the Kahlua. I don't know what that would be called. Help me.
She's gonna go in the shower with one of these bottles, like my cocktail bottle or my shower bottle.
He's gonna make me angry, and I'm gonna, instead of sobbing into a pint of ice cream, I'm just gonna have the.
So right when I shut this camera off.
Yep, pretty much.
So awesome. So we decided to come back and do a little something extra. We cut the camera off, and then I made a suggestion of. We should start trying the liquors by themselves after this is done and give you our thoughts about it.
Yes.
So what did we decide to do? Doing that now, and here we are.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I have poured a tasting of each of these liquors behind the bottles. And I'm keeping them behind the bottle for right now because the appearance is astoundingly different.
Are we gonna do like a reveal at the same time?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, just ready? On the count of 3, just check this out. 1, 2, 3. How bananas is that?
Yeah, they are completely...
Don't mind the foggy glasses, we just washed them, but like...
Yeah, so this is the Mozart. And again, it kind of goes back, if you knew what you're pouring into the bottle, then you can kind of know which one's which. Right. But this is just super thick.
Yeah.
It's super dark.
It's pudding.
It's like, yeah.
it's pudding.
It is pudding. Snack pack. And then which one's this? This is like a Godiva. So this is one like iced coffee.
Yeah.
Look to it.
Yeah. It's a little bit thinner. But it's still, you can see the creamy stain on the side of the glass.
Yeah, but you can definitely tell like there's more. I don't know how well you guys can see this in camera. But there's definitely more.
There's a hard line on the Mozart where this is where the chocolate was and it stayed there.
Yeah. In the wine world, they call that legs.
Yeah.
But
legs for days.
I like legs for
years.
And then in the Trader Vic's, again, it kind of looks like just iced coffee.
It's like
this is coffee with cream, but this is just like coffee.
Yeah.
And there's no legs to it.
I mean, there are, but they're clear.
You're right. There is somewhat legs.
There's going to be because there's sugar.
Sure, I get that.
But
I guess it's just there's no cream in this one at all.
Right.
So it is crazy how much different. But I mean, it's great. I mean, because it would suck if they all tasted the same and there was no different.
Right.
So let's go Mozart. Let's try that.
My old friend.
I don't think I've ever drank any of these by itself before. Like just like maybe the Godiva, because that's what I've always. When I worked at Winifred's, we only had Godiva, that and white.
So imagine you have a snack pack and you put vodka in it.
That's exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah,
just
it's
you
great.
put enough vodka in there just to kind of thin it out, so it's
just so you can do this.
Oh my god,
it's so thick.
It's good.
I mean, yeah, it's great. It tastes like pudding.
There's a little burn behind.
Yeah.
You know, but it tastes exactly like pudding. Yep.
Snack pack chocolate pudding.
Go ahead. What are we gonna do now? The Godiva.
I want it. It looks like iced coffee. I want it to be iced coffee. I know it's not gonna be. It's a lot boozier on the nose.
Oh yeah.
Less boozy on the palate.
There's a distinct, like, not caramel, but there's a definitely unique. Not unique because that makes it seem like it's off, but there's a distinction.
It's a very distinct difference, but it tastes like chocolate adjacent.
It's almost like a toffee smell at the
beginning. Yeah. But that is by far less chocolatey than the first.
100%. There's less chocolate in that.
I mean, if I drank a glass of water right now, I still think I would be kind of searching for the amount of chocolate that I wanted.
I'm having problems with hair in my mouth.
In your mouth.
My hair.
You gotta learn the.
Yeah. My hair's at an awkward stage right now. So.
We called that the emo kid when I was growing up.
Yeah.
That might date me. All right, now finally, let's do
Trader Vic's.
Oh my god, it smells like chocolate Tootsie Pops.
Ooh. Ooh.
It tastes like chocolate Tootsie Pops. Like, not chocolate bar, but like chocolate flavored candy.
Here, okay. I get the Tootsie Roll Pops. Here's what it smells like to me. Those chocolate, well, I guess the lollipops.
Yeah, that's the Tootsie Pops.
Oh, Tootsie. Okay, I thought
you were thinking about Blow Pops.
No, Tootsie Rolls. You kept saying
they're made by the same brand.
Right,
yeah.
But yes, you are 100% right. That is, oh my god, this is exactly what it is. Yeah. It's like they just took a bag of them and just put some heat on,
infused them in rum or something.
Right. But okay, let's taste it.
Tastes like a chocolate Tootsie Pop.
It tastes like that, and I don't think I ever told you a story. So back in the day, I bought they used to make like chocolate Twizzlers.
They made chocolate Twizzlers.
Oh yeah, super good.
But I thought we were a Red Vines family.
We are. I'm talking like back in high school, back like in the 90s when you were like wee tall. So back in the day, we are a Red Vines family to be.
No, we are not.
We are.
We are house divided. We are a Twizzlers family.
Anyways, I had chocolate Twizzlers, and I don't know why I put them in the glove compartment of my car. After a couple hours of doing high school things, came back, ate them. They were so warm and gooey and chewy. This kind of also reminds me of that.
I'm still just flabbergasted by the fact they made chocolate Twizzlers.
Man, they made root beer Twizzlers, and those were amazing.
That makes sense. Because I remember root beer flavored candy. I don't like. I mean, I guess I remember.
Again, the chocolate Twizzlers were really good. So me and my friends would stick them in the glove compartment, and then drive around summertime doing dumb high school stuff, and then later on in the afternoon try them out. Like, oh, so
was that the same time frame that they were making green and purple ketchup?
Probably. I actually had. So I'm from a town called Muscatine, Iowa, and they have Heinz ketchup factory. I had a friend. He was living with us. You met him, that Josh guy. He used to work at Heinz. And he came back one time and told us that he has a secret. No, I'm sorry, this is Dynamite. Anyways, that they were making purple ketchup.
Scott White.
Dynamite Scott White. They were making purple ketchup. And he goes, we're not supposed to tell him. We're not going to actually get fired for telling you. I'm like, dude, I ain't going to tell him, but that's fucking... I don't like ketchup, but I thought it was pretty cool.
It was Weird.
So that's the only reason you said the green purple ketchup. But
yeah.
So anyways, they're all three very different.
Yes. And I would say varying stages of chocolate. Like, I feel like Trader Vic's is more artificial chocolate, but like not in a bad way, in a nostalgic way, and being a 90s baby, like that's like my entire niche. That's
like a hard candy chocolate.
I fit that market and I love it.
Right.
Mozart, by far the most like real chocolate, the most milk chocolate. Like, just if I were to melt a candy bar and put it with a little bit of vodka, it's right there.
Yeah. And then Godiva, I don't know.
It's good, but I am just blown away by the fact that we spent the most money on this chocolate liqueur, and it's the least chocolate.
Like I said, there's definitely toffee in there, some vanilla in there.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's delicious,
but the least chocolatey.
So if you want to straight up buy the most chocolate liqueur, Trader or Mozart.
Yeah, I would honestly. Yeah.
It'd be if we were to keep one in the house, it would be hard for me to ever justify the Godiva.
Oh, for sure. I still want to make a White Russian out of it though.
100%.
But there's got to be a name for that.
Cocoa Russian?
Maybe. I don't know. But if you're looking for the economical option, Trader Vic's is solid. Yeah. Like, really, like.
I mean, it is a solid $8 less than, so that adds up really fast. So,
and it's just like, it's pure nostalgia.
Yeah.
The chocolate Tootsie Pops are my favorite, and I always those are the ones I always kind of hoarded for myself, and I love it. And I mean, obviously, like I said earlier, Mozart is still my favorite because it's
the most chocolate.
It's real chocolate. Like it's the chocolate that I want.
Right. If there's a chocolate liqueur that you guys really like that aren't one of these three, let us know. Like, I'd be interested to see if we can get it. The liquor store that we buy stuff from, they're willing to order things from us. It's just, they just don't know. So, but let us know in the comments. I'd be super excited to know what you guys like or don't like. Or do you have a chocolate White Russian recipe that we should look for?
Or like just the name of the cocktail, so I don't have to Google it. I'm going to Google it before this comes out.
All right, babe, which one do you want to drink? Okay, let's go. All right, Harold, let's just
Yeah, I'd be hard pressed to drink Mozart by itself because it's so thick, it's really good mixed in.
Yeah,
things.
I agree with that. All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers. Dink, dink.